Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Programming with a Purpose. So today I'm going to create such a theme. You can use it in your games, in your apps, as a splash screen, as a landing page in any way around any special occasion. For example, this is for Halloween. So basically these are some of the assets that I'm going to use. So this is a simple house. All of these images are downloaded from FreePic. You can also create these images using AI. So this is the bat image that I'm going to use. So basically it has most of the elements, like it has a house, it has a little bit of pumpkins on the front. You can even add another pumpkin icon in the front too. First of all, I'm going to color the background black or purple. You can use a linear gradient as well. If you're creating the image using AI, you can basically create an image that is going to cover the whole screen. I'm using here scale to fill so that we have the maximum elements that are visible on the screen. You can add a slight blur or opacity to it if you want to add additional text or information on the top of it. After that, I'm going to create a moon. For moon, there is a little bit of technicality with the position adjustment. You can create this moon halfway behind the house too if you have house in another layer. So basically, if you have this PNG of a house and the background is separate, you can create a moon in between these two. But since I'm using this image, it has the house and the background in one image, so I am going to place the moon on the top of this house. So first I have created a circle, you can see here, and added a blur to it. After that, I am going to create another circle of a slightly different color outside of it to give it a more real look. Also adding here a blur. So the blur is added to the stroke that I've added outside this moon. So then I've adjusted its position. You can place it anywhere you want depending on your offset. So I have calculated the offset using different values. Now next I'm going to animate the bats. So I have already shown you that I have a bat image inside my assets folder. So first of all, I'm going to initialize the bat size, which is going to be entered inside a frame for the bat. And you can keep it in any values depending on the size you want to keep for the bats. So here I'm passing the width and height. You can see here how the bat looks like. After that, I'm adding an opacity. So basically making it a little invisible. Basically, the edges become less sharp when you decrease the opacity. They are not much visible to the eye, so it looks like a part of the image. After that, we are going to use a variable here, animate life, which is going to animate these bats movement as well as the visibility of the cat eyes. So next I'm adjusting here the offset, which depends on the index of this bat in this for loop, as well as the value of the animate life, which is going to switch between the values of 200 and minus 200. So basically it is going to change the horizontal line movement of the bat. After that, I've added an animation, some delay, and repeat forever. You can add these type of things. I've also added the same kind of animation code for the cat eyes as well. And then I've written this code to toggle it inside another function that is going to handle, basically toggle this for both of these movement of bat as well as for the eye appearance on the cat. So you have seen here the bats are now flying. You can also create this movement so that they move up and down. So basically you can create a complicated any sort of movement or transition for the bats depending on your needs. They are moving a bit faster on the screen because I have increased the speed of the video in general, but the speed is not that much. You can also control it with using variables. Now I'm going to create cat eyes, and here I'm going to show you how you can create a simple eye using pure Swift UI. So basically we are going to use ellipse and a capsule. So follow along and follow all of these steps. There are going to be some gradients and then overlays and a capsule that we are going to use, and then you're going to see that how this eye looks like. We are going to make it a bit blur so that they look like a normal eye of a cat. You can initially keep the size a bit larger so that the all of the anatomy of the eye that is being built on the screen looks exactly like you can adjust it the way you want. So basically there is going to be a black capsule that is on the center of the eye just like a pupil, and after around it is going to be a linear gradient which contains yellow orange color. And we have added a little bit of a shadow on the boundary to show basically the boundary of the eye. So now I am zooming in and you can see on the right side how it looks like. I've decreased the height to 5 so that it adjusts inside the eye, the black part. So this is all for eye creation. Next, I'm going to add here the angles to show you if you want them to be um, displayed on the cat like with a certain angle, you can add that here. So back to the main view where I'm going to basically add these eyes on the cat and write some code to see that when we are going to make it visible. After that, I'm going to write the blinking function. These steps are very simple. If there is any confusion, post in the comment section. I'm going to get back to you. Follow all of these steps one by one to get this amazing view for your Halloween. You can also do this kind of stuff with other type of views to give a special view, or in general you want to create a certain view and you want to bring it to life using Swiftui animation. You can do this kind of stuff with your view. So here I am creating the function of start blinking, where I'm toggling my animate live variable. So you can see here that the lights are being lit up in the eyes of the cat, and the bats are moving up and down. Their sizes are variable. You can also add rotation to it. You can also add Y movement to it to make it more realistic. You can also add another owl or wolf and certain kind of things inside the image. So this is all for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed making it. Do not forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.